Hey guys, so today's the day that I've already planted 3 of the 4 annual planters that'll go on the front of the house. We've never had planters on the front of the house, and last year, if you've been following along, I know you have, Reggie painted the whole house white, and so he built these wonderful black planters for me, and these are the inserts that are going in them, and today these are the plants I'm planting. I'm planting a Bacopa. It's called the Snowstorm Giant Snowflake right here. A beautiful trailer, gorgeous foliage. Look at this. In the back, I'm doing grays, greens, whites, and Reggie gets a little black. This is Dwarf Curry, and it smells good. It's an herb. Tastes good. Dwarf Curry. These are all going to get 8 to 10 inches. We have an Asparagus Fern right here. Now, you know, they say they can get 2 to 3 feet. If it gets a foot tall in this pot, I'll be glad. So nice foliage, airy foliage against the white. We have Dusty Miller, which is a gorgeous gray annual. These are all annuals, by the way. Dusty Miller right in here. I haven't watered anything, so the sun's nice and warm. And we have, it's called Bloomstastic Serenity Calibrachoa, and they are right over here. Here's a good example, a sweet trailing little purple. I requested a little purple, and that is this Calibrachoa, and again, it spreads about 12 inches, 20 inches. We also have a wave Petunia called Tidal Wave Silver, and it's not in bloom, but it's pale white with a little pink center, and it looks like that. So 2 boxes are getting the wave Petunia, and 2 boxes per Reggie's request are getting this gorgeous black Petunia against this white house. So we'll see how well it does. And it's right here. Look at that gorgeous velvety black. And this is Creeping Jenny. I also have in here, I thought with the black Petunia, these begonias that take sun with the black, more black coppery color would pick up on that. I also have the white begonias in the other boxes too with this gorgeous green foliage. So I'm going to, now that you know what plants I have, let's go down and finish planting the last box, and then we'll take them up front and see how they look. And what I do, this is all my potting mix Baccto, and when I set things out, I always start from the center, and I just start laying things out the way I like them. Now, I spent, I don't know how much time this morning figuring out what I want in these pots. So, you know, that's the one thing about it, lay it out. And I've decided, too, that in the summer, I can always change things out if they don't look like I want them to. They are annuals. So we'll take the Bacopa goes in the center. This Calibrachoa is going to go on this side. I have it so that it all mimics. It may not be exact the same. So we take things out of their pots. The other thing I do is I take some of the soils off of my annuals to put them in here. They'll be fine. Taking some of the soil and putting it into the pot. But how nice this is. I've been keeping them in and out of the basement. We've all here have had all kinds of spring weather where it's warm, then it's cold, and the forecast looks good. So it's time to get them in their pots. Asparagus Fern goes next in the center, and it's just such an airy plant. I've put these in pots before, and you'll love how it doesn't take over, and it keeps it nice and soft. So taking the soil as much as I can off of it. It goes behind the Bacopa. Looking good. Wave Petunia, the nice little, it's called the Tidal Wave Silver. Pretty little white with a little pink to it. And it will go, it can spread 20 inches. These look beautiful, these Calabrachoas. Everything's pretty dry too, so I'm glad to get them in the ground and get them watered today. Stick it right here. Sometimes I lean it to the side so that it'll really get in there. Take your Dusty Miller in this gray. Beautiful. It'll fill out a little bit too. This begonia, the leaf back in there will pick up on the foliage. So nice. Yeah. Get that right there. And over here, this Dwarf Curry. I love the color.
It has a lot of good color, doesn't it?
Isn't it? Look at that. It's silvery. So it should pick up nice even against with the green and the white. It's dwarf, so it's not going to get much taller, and hopefully it stays this pretty color. Stick that right on this corner. And let's get my Creeping Jenny and right in here. And it's got that nice chartreusey green. Dusty Miller right in here.
You've given a lot of thought to what plants you want.
Yeah, it's tough. For me, it's tough. It's a tough one. I think this one goes in here. Yeah. The wave. So we'll see how that black wave looks against the house this year too, Reg. And then I'm adding these darker colored begonias in here too on one side here. And okay, is that all my plants? I've got begonia. I've got an extra begonia. Put it right in there. If it needs it, I'll get it. So what we're going to do, you'll meet me out front and we'll get these watered in. Remember, these are small plants. They're all going to grow to 8 to 10 inches. They're going to spread. They're going to fill and spill over the pot, and I'll give it a nice color. I don't buy my annuals really large because they're going to be here hopefully till the first frost, which could be in November. So meet me out front and we'll get these in those pretty boxes. All right, guys, they're all up here. This is the last one getting watered. And I think Reg and I are going to be really happy. We're checking to make certain it's all draining, and it is. And our next concern was, will it splash up on the white wall? We're OCD. We're both Virgos. And we like things to be clean, neat, and tidy. So I'm getting these all real good. Oh, I've already made a mess. That's okay. The good news is that they're draining, and I won't have a problem. If it's splashing up, I can throw a little water on the wall and make it look nice. But once these, we're talking, they have to grow at least 3 to 4 more inches, and these are all going to be, coming down over the side, looking, I think, really lovely. And it drains, Reg, so good job. Good job. So there you have it. Again, this wonderful the first ever. We've never had window boxes, and I thought I wouldn't like it. And I can just imagine, and people, use your imagination, please, of what they're going to look like in 4 weeks. And we'll make certain we show you what that looks like. So thanks for watching Gardening on the West Fork, planting the front planter boxes. Bye.